about FUNMILAYO. It's a moment with FUNMILAYO. It's Rasmic TV. In today's edition, we're talking about fear. Yes, fear. It's a fantastic topic, right? Of course it is. So, firstly, before we go into the gist about this topic, let me ask you this: what were those things that makes you scared when you were a kid? What are those things that really gets you scared? Once you see them or once you're about to do them, you're like, oh my god, what am I going to do? What are those things? Well, for me, when I was a kid, my teacher in church, we usually do this Sunday school stuff and all that, yes. So then she was always choosing me for this Bible reading stuff whenever we're having a special program in church. So then she chose me for a particular Bible reading, and she said I'm going to read a page for it. And immediately she told me, I was like, oh god, I cannot do this thing. I'm so scared. But then she was like, okay, you are just going to take this thing. So then on that fateful day, before then I'd already done my rehearsals, it was perfect. But on that fateful day, man, you don't want to know what happened. It wasn't friendly at all. I'm somebody that usually don't like crowds like that, you get. But then I didn't have a choice. So then when they called me out for my Bible reading, then I started with and the Lord, and I paused. And they said, please let's clap for her. And they all clapped for me, thinking I would definitely remember everything. Then I started from the beginning again. And then it was and the Lord. So that was how everything just ended, because I was so scared because of the crowds I was seeing, and all eyes were on me, and it was more like, okay, let's hear what she has to say, let's hear how she's going to go about the Bible reading. For me, it was just so annoying, very annoying. So there are some things that gets us scared, most especially when we were a kid. It's man, I can't just do this thing, or before you do it, you just get scared, oh god, no, I don't want to get to this thing, I don't want to do it because I can't do it because I am scared, what will be the result and all that. But let me make you know that as you grow up, you get over fear. Okay, it's a normal thing, and if you're still somebody that still keep living in fear, then there must be something wrong, and you just have to work through that. So that is that. So firstly, what is fear? Fear is a false evidence appearing real. That was why I gave that instance at first. It's a false evidence appearing real. Back to my Bible reading, I was already, before they called me out, I was already imagining, what is gonna happen, and I was like, okay, let me just imagine myself on the altar, starting with and the Lord, and like that. I never knew that everything I imagined was just gonna happen. So fear at times it brings the wrong thought. Whatever you think in your head, it goes through the mind, and from the mind you begin to practicalize the whole thing, and you begin to see yourself doing what you actually imagine. That is the work of fear, and it's not healthy for us. You know that. So fear is something that it kills gradually, because it's something I've actually experienced. That, well, thank God for my life anyway. It's something I have experienced, and man, it really sucks. It draws one back, it weighs you down, it makes you feel depressed, it makes you feel like, okay, you can't just do this thing. And there are some times that whenever I want to do a particular thing, I'm like, for me, just respect yourself, you cannot do this. And by that, I just feel intimidated, so easily, whenever I'm with my group of friends, and when they are talking, okay, these are the things I have done, these are the things I have done, and then it's like, let me just keep quiet, I don't have anything to say. I can imagine fear, it's so bad. So we need to be very careful of the kind of things we think about. Even if you're scared, don't nurture it, okay? Don't let it get into you, don't let it affect you. You don't give yourself this kind of thoughts okay, for the fact I am scared, then I can't do this. But the fact this fear is in me, then I can't get to my destination. Fear is an obstacle, right? It's an obstacle, right? Of course it is, but you just have to find a way to get over that fear. You have to find a way to bring yourself out of that fear, because it's not, like I said earlier, it is not healthy. Like it's very, very bad to make you fall sick because that is what happens to me at times. Like once I'm scared, my hands will start shivering, I start like sweating, and my body system, everything just becomes something else. Like it's always off point. That is one thing about fear. To just scatter you like generally like that, can imagine. It's so annoying. So fear is bad. Like it's very, very bad. I don't know if only I could get another word for it. Fear is very, very bad. Like I have experienced it several times, but thank God I know how to go about it. And how did you go about fear? Firstly, you need to state out the things that get you scared. That is what I do. I have a diary and I used to write out stuff, and whenever I'm having things that I know that I am scared of, I pick up my diary and my pen. I list them out. After listing them out, then I start to work on them one after the other. I start to work on myself one after the other. That is when I get to know that, okay, in this particular area of my life, I am out of this. I am not scared. I am not scared of doing this. I'm not scared of doing that. So if you really want to get out of that fear, you need to stay out the things that makes you scared. And also, whenever you are scared, just say to yourself, I am strong. Like what I do to myself, for me is strong. And then I put a smile on my face and say, yes, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. I'm not preaching, okay, and I'm just saying, like, it's the usual word. It's a word that would help you. Words are powerful, okay, very, very powerful. So if you say negative things to yourself, then that is how your life is going to be like. If you say positive things to yourself, you're going to live a positive life. So whenever you are feeling down, whenever fear is making you feel like you are being underestimated or being intimidated, then that is when you need to start saying positive things to yourself. Whatever you want to do in life and you feel fear is your number one challenge, then I believe taking a massive action is very, very, very it's very, very essential. It's very, very essential in our everyday life. You need it to take a massive action in everything you want to do. That will help you a lot. If you feel okay, I don't want to do anything again because I'm scared, trust me, your life is in danger. Okay, your life is really in danger. So do not put yourself into kind of isolation and feel like, okay, I'm in this situation, I can't get out of it. Nah, it's not like that. Just be friendly to yourself. Have a wonderful relationship with you. It's very, very important. Once you can start a good relationship with yourself, then when you go out there and you start to experience fear in whatever you do, trust me, it will be so easy for you to conquer such fear. It will be so easy for you to conquer such challenges. So you being friendly with yourself is very important, and it's something you really need. Okay, if you can't do that, if you keep being hard on yourself, if you keep hurting yourself all the time, like, okay, you can't just do this. Okay, for example, for me, you can't do this, and I hate you for this. I do not like this. You are so annoying. You do not know anything. Trust me, it will definitely affect you. Imagine you out there with people and they say you can't do this thing, just go and sit down. Then you're going to accept it like that. It is not done that way. Fear is bad. So get yourself off that fear and feel good and be happy about it. Thank you for listening to FUNMILAYO with FUNMILAYO. Stay connected with Moment with FUNMILAYO and stay tuned on Fast. Bye.